Hey guys, today I'm going to be unboxing the HG Gundam The Origin Char Zaku I. So if you haven't been paying attention lately, you might be thinking, wait a minute, Char Zaku I already came out, but that was the MS-05S. This is the MS-05. One of these kits really should have just been a P-Bandai kit, to be honest. It's just, I really don't understand why they released both of them as standard release kits. Really, kind of the only difference is that this one comes with this standard Zaku machine gun and the shield. And just the rounded shoulder armor, whereas the other one had spiked shoulder armor and a shield on the arm like a Zaku II, basically. So, I don't know, it's just kind of silly that they released both of them as standard release kits, but I don't know. For whatever reason, they, for once, decided not to go the P-Bandai route. I guess so. Some people should be happy about that, but I don't feel like there's probably a lot of people like jumping for joy about that, because you could easily have just made this kit just by mixing up parts from other kits. And vice versa for the other one as well. So anyway, yeah, it is what it is. So here we have the kit, and I just want to say thank you to MindFenix Hobby Store for sending me this kit, because despite all of that about what should be P-Bandai or not, I do really like these kits. They are really fantastic kits. I've built enough of these Origin Zaku kits. I could probably build this kit with my eyes closed. But as far as I know, yeah, nothing really new with this. This is just all parts that have been released separately, and now it's just combined into this form, and it's in dark red. Well, like char color red anyway. So pose on the front is a little bit boring, to be honest. Not really too jazzed on this box art either. Going around to the side, number 15 in the lineup, relatively small kits. Obviously not really the most complicated thing here, just a Zaku I. And then here we can see, so yeah, another difference is just like a color difference. The legs are just all in this dark red color. So I do like the colors of this one anyway. A little bit of information there about the pilot, Char Aznable, and then a little bit of information there about the Origin Episode 4. Going around to the other side, here is showing what we get in the box. Of course, we have the Zaku machine gun, the shield, the heat hawk, some gimmicks there showing off the articulation, the hands, the markings, all stuff that we'd expect from all the other million other Zaku variations in this line. 1,700 yen for the price for this. To be honest, that seems a little bit high, considering that this box is relatively small, and yeah, it's just a pretty standard Zaku I. There's a lot of runners, and this has like almost like a full inner frame. It's definitely a complicated HG kit for sure, and it has a lot of details and all of that, but still, I think it could have been more like 1,500 yen, a little bit cheaper probably, but anyway, there we can see it does come with the stickers. Not as extensive as some of the other HG The Origin kits have had quite a lot of stickers, but all this stuff all looking very familiar. Their shield, that was a shield from the Bugu, if I remember correctly. They had that shield. Alright, then we get to the manual. The artwork from the front of the box here looking much better here on the manual now that it's like a vertical format. You can see the full Zaku here. It's looking, I think, a lot better in this way. On the back, again, just more information there if you want to check that out in English and Japanese. Gimmicks, front view, rear view, all of that. Here's where we're going to be placing all of the markings on the kit, and then color guide here in the bottom in English and Japanese. Black, small dose in the red there, and all of that. Okay, opening up to the middle, we have more about the Zaku I, Char Aznable, more about the different weapons and all of that. A little bit, again, information about Char there, and then specifications here, and some nice action shots. Alright, let's get to the parts list. So again, nothing new in this kit at all, so it's all parts that we've seen before in other kits. Construction is going to be starting off with the body first, then head, then the waist, then the left arm, right arm, and then the feet, left leg, right leg, then back around to our color page, just finishing up the whole body construction, then onto the weapons, the Zaku machine gun, and the shield, just two simple pieces there, and then a kind of connection piece. And then the heat hawk, we have the active and inactive version of the heat hawk, and then still using an action-based connector instead of just a straight peg into the mobile suit. Alright, so let's get a look at this sticker sheet here. So we've got a couple of the 08, like these Xeon 08 logos here in white, then one in yellow there, and then a couple of just Xeon logos there in white and yellow, and then just kind of standard caution markings here, so nothing really too excessive in terms of like some of the other ones had like a lot more lining and things like that. This one doesn't really have a whole lot. And then just our two different options there for the mono eye, whether you want to use like a solid pink or this kind of like glowing pink looking one. I never used that, maybe on this one, and maybe I should try using that glowing pink one for a change, just to show you guys what that looks like on a kit. PC001 for our polycaps for the kit, just in standard gray here. And again, nothing new in this kit, and a lot of these runners we've seen multiple times, so we can go through this relatively quickly. Here's runner A1, just in that kind of darker salmony pink color. It's quite an interesting color. I do like this color quite a bit. It does look good on the kit, but there we've got just parts for the arms, legs, and all of that here on runner A1. And then runner B1 is just kind of a standard gray kind of color here, parts for the feet, the kneecaps, elbow caps, chest part there that won't be used, and then the part for inside the head for the mono eye, which again is just completely smooth. There's no actual molded circle detail on there. That's one of the things that I dislike about these kits. Then we've got runner C in this darker red color. We've got parts for the skirts, the round shoulder, parts for the torso, parts for the legs, the backpack, all of that here on runner C. The runner C2 is just again in a standard gray color. This is a little bit different color gray though from the gray color that we saw runner B1. This is just the two parts for the shield. This one does have an interesting marking on it though. It is HG1 and 44 shield. That's just how it's marked, so kind of funny. The runner D1 is just the same Zaku joint parts we've seen since the very first HG The Origin Zaku kit, so these are definitely not anything new here. We got runner D1, and then runner D2 is just a copy of this half of the runner here. The runner E is just some new parts that are specific for the Zaku 1, so we had different parts for the neck, different parts for the collar, top of the chest, different thrusters for the backpack, and then we have the addition of this extra piece here that's for connecting the shield to the arm, has just been added to this runner. So I guess that's like kind of a new part, sort of, but no, I guess that was probably like that on the Boog as well, or I don't remember, or it was on a different runner, but anyway, it's not really a new part, I guess, or I guess it might be. I don't know, I guess because it has to fit onto the new arm, so I'll have to compare that in the review. I'll have to take a look, but that might be maybe the one and only new part in this kit. The runner F, again, nothing new here, just in a standard gray color. We've got parts for the hands and the heat hawks here. The runner G, back to that lighter pink color, as these are just parts for the standard Zaku 1. Looking at this though, now I'm thinking that actually maybe these are new backpack parts here, so again, I'll have to take a look, but that backpack does look new to me at first glance, just because they don't really recognize this part of the backpack. So maybe it does have a new backpack as well, which I guess would be something new at least. And then finally runner H2, just standard gray color here for our Zaku machine gun, strangely omitted from the very first Origin kit, Char's Zaku II, but we did get it later on in a few other kits, and so yeah, again, nothing new with this, but it is a nice, just regular Zaku machine gun. So that's going to do it for unboxing Char's Zaku I MS-05 Zaku I, not to be confused with the 05S. This is like more typically what we think of as a Zaku I, just because of the shoulder armor that it has. The 05S that we saw out before was a little bit more of like a mashup of like the Zaku I and Zaku II, just because it had the different shoulder armors on there. But yeah, so here it is. Anyway, we'll have the review coming up for you guys coming up next. Thank you for watching. If you have any other questions or comments, leave those down below, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.